Begin lesson. Hey Dylan, Lee J here. This is a recap of your lesson from the other day. Just going to run through a few checkpoints to begin with. We're just going to start off with your spine angle, our reoccurring problem that we're keeping a check on. So remember the angle that we're looking for here is a 30-degree angle from the vertical. So let's just check where we are at the minute. So it's 29 degrees, but we still need to try and pull the head back towards that line to give us our 3 points of contact. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, and obviously the third one would be 3. By pulling that head back in line, then we'd achieve the positions that we're looking for with the back of the shoulder, kneecap and ball of the foot, where we'd be biomechanically at our strongest position. And then we'd also have our chin sitting directly over the bottom hand. So they're the key positions that we still need to keep a check on. So let's make sure that we're monitoring that over the next couple of weeks. Okay, then last session we talked about takeaway. I'm just going to put your shaft angle in there for a reference point for us. So here it is, yellow line. And we just watch the golf club as it's working back away from the golf ball. And now we're clearly able to see how the club head is tracking up the shaft angle. In previous sessions, red line here, we've seen the golf club working quite a long way on the inside, and this is why we're beginning to see a lot more neutral ball flight as we're working the golf ball towards the target. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a comparison. Bring one of our models in there. Okay, so Nick Doherty here, picture on the right, and let's just run through a few key positions that we were talking about in the session. So we looked at 3 key positions, first being club head working back away from the golf ball. We can see here with Nick's golf club, the club head is tracking up the shaft angle, and then there's a definite cocking of the wrists at this 9 o'clock position. And you can see when Nick has fully cocked his wrists, the butt of the golf club is pointing down, just inside the ball. Good rotation to the top of the backswing, completing the backswing, left shoulder working underneath the chin, and eventually he gets into a position where the left arm is perfectly parallel to the shaft angle in the address position. If we just run you back and do a little comparison, okay, so we could still do with the club head to be a fraction more out in front of us at this point, and you can see here how the golf club is hinging offline and sitting outside of our ball to target line. So a more definite cock of the wrist here, and the feeling of the shaft working a touch more vertical in the takeaway is the required position. However, a nice recovery at the top of the backswing, left arm is almost parallel to shaft angle. The detrimental effect that the shaft working a bit flat in the takeaway is going to have on us is that we're going to see a steep angle of attack into the downswing. That's where the club head is attacking the golf ball from the right hand side of the target line, and on occasions this will cause us to pull the golf ball a touch to the left, or even see the golf ball slice out to the right, depending on the position of the club face through the impact position. Okay, so those 3 key positions, Dylan. First being takeaway, second being wrist cock, and then third being our delivery on the way down into the impact, what I'd like you to focus on between now and the next session. Well done, keep up the practice, see you in a couple of weeks.